think Megadeth was like my second concert. My uncle took me to see Testament, Megadeth, and Judas Priest in like 1991 when Painkiller came out, and I was like, "This is so great."
That's a great lineup.
Oh, it was so much fun. I'm a big Testament fan, anyways. I love them to death, and I've been a Judas Priest
Souls
fan
of
all
Black
my life.
was one of my favorite records growing up. I loved Souls of Black.
So good, so good. Skolnick is great, and then they were one of the bands that I thought really did a great job of evolving with the metal scene in the 90s. Like when they put out Low and Chuck had started throwing some death metal stuff, I was like, this is sick, because I was like one of those snobby death metal kids. Like I was like, if it's not Cannibal Corpse, I'm not listening to it, you know. So when Testament put out, you know, Low with like actual death metal vocals and Chuck doing his normal kind of shouty singing, and then the death metals, I was like, this is so awesome, you know. So I've been a fan forever and ever, and so I'm super excited to get out there with Megadeth and Mudvayne, and hopefully I can say what's up to Dave and he'll remember me.
Yeah, no, that'd be awesome. Yeah. And then you said that was your second concert though. What was your first concert?
That was my second rock concert. My first concert was Tiffany when I was like 11. I Think We're Alone Now chick. I had a huge crush on her when I was like I said, I was like 11 years old, maybe 12. And then after that, the first concert that I went to was Motley Crue and Faster Pussycat in, I think it was New Haven. And Tommy Lee was doing the drums were up on the rafters and stuff. And he went to slide down. And when he slid down, he fell and hurt himself, and then they stopped the show. So like the Judas Priest show was probably like the first full concert that I got to see, because I wasn't a Faster Pussycat fan, and Motley Crue was cool, but like Tommy busted his ass and the show was over. So I was like, oh, that sucks. So yeah, there was the Judas Priest show was maybe the first full heavy metal show that I got to see, you know. Rob came out with the Harley and everything, revving it on stage. It was awesome.
Dude, so rad. It is funny though. You mentioned when Tommy, I didn't know that story, but like ate shit and fucking. It's funny though now when you like at the time, I'm sure it's like, oh bummer, the show's over. But when you look back at it, you were at a rare show, my friend. You were at a show where he busted his ass. It's like we talked about Guns N' Roses a couple of times on this podcast. It's like being there when the riots broke out, or when Axl fucking attacked Slash, or attacked the fucking. You're like, I missed the show, but damn, I got to see something that was a little different.
There was, so, you know, do you remember when Skid Row, when Sebastian Bach kicked a bottle into the crowd and hit a girl in the face?
I remember hearing about it. Yeah.
So that happened in Springfield, and I knew the girl.
No
she was a couple grades older than me, but I didn't know her well, but I was like, I know her. He jumped in the crowd and boots first. It was all kinds of a mess. So it's funny to be like, oh yeah, man, I didn't see the show, but man, that's some crazy shit we can talk about later.
Exactly. It's a good table talk right there. It's
good story.
Yeah.